Sometimes the patterns can be a little bit more complex to figure out. It might be an example of a growing pattern. So in a growing pattern, we don't do the same thing each time, but there's definitely a pattern to our change. So if it was an adding problem, we might add 1, then add 2, then add 3, then add 4. So I'm not doing the same thing, but it's predictable. If you look at the shapes down below, I have a smile, triangle, smile, triangle, triangle, smile, triangle, triangle, triangle. You might notice that the pattern is that each time there gets to be one more triangle in between the smiley faces. Figuring out our rules is the same as when we were doing the repeating patterns. We're going to start by guessing what type of operation this might be. I notice I'm increasing, and I'm not increasing quickly. I go from 8, and it takes me quite a while to get to 38. So I'm thinking that it's more likely adding than it is multiplying. But we're going to try and see. You may figure out in your head that 8 plus 2 equals 10. Otherwise, you can use your calculator. Take the second one minus the first. Okay, so my difference was 2. Now I'm going to look at my next set, the 14 and the 10. So 14 minus 10, that's a difference of 4. So I added 4 that time. You'll notice this is different. In the previous problems, we kept adding the same amount. Okay, but here I went plus 2, plus 4. Let's see what happens next. Looking at 20 minus 14, I added 6. You starting to see a pattern? Plus 2, plus 4, plus 6. I'm guessing that maybe the next thing I'll add is plus 8. Let's check it out. So again, on my calculator, 28 minus 20 is 8. So I added 8. 28 to 38. Yeah, that's plus 10. Okay, so each time I'm adding a higher number by 2. So that means after that, my next blank I can find by adding 12. So 38 plus 12 is 50. If I wanted to go one more, I would add 14. 50 plus 14 is 64. This is a growing pattern.